Hello everybody, thanks for coming to science today. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm not in. I will see everybody either tomorrow or Wednesday, but please, level of respect to the guest teacher, as well as your best attempt at getting as much work done as possible while I'm out. Today is February 29th. Happy Leap Year Day, I guess is the way to phrase it. The culmination of 365.25 days times 4 gets you that final extra day. All right, it's a D-Day. Meteorology still is where we are. So, a reminder, B-Layer was past due. That was all due on Friday. If you've got some more B-Layer to turn in, please get it over to the clear tray. I appreciate it. And a little bit of a heads up again that A-Layer is due this Friday. That's March 4th. And you're going to start seeing the next unit today. So keep in mind that class time and time at home is all you really have to work with here. So use your time appropriately. So one thing I wanted to point out, the average temperature across the global land and ocean surface was a grand total of 1.87 degrees Fahrenheit, or this being news, or 1 degree Celsius roughly above the 20th century average for January. This was the highest and hottest January since records began being taken in 1880. Now, I'm hoping some of you are noticing this number right here, the 1.04 degrees Celsius. I believe we learned that there's a total of 3 numbers that we're really concerned about. And one of them was a temperature increase, that of 2 degrees Celsius. So we're 50% of the way there. All right. Oh, my God. To point out, what does that mean? Well, this past January, and pay a little attention over here to New England, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, right over here, we were in the, let's see, so that shade, that'll be about roughly 1 to 1.5 degrees warmer than the national average. Now, something to consider. Around the equator area, you get very, very close to light pink or white, so not a whole lot of increase or change there. But notice, as you move away from the equator, how much more drastic the increase or the higher degrees above the average is. Even over to this very, very dark here. This dark red, folks, Alaska, Canada, it looks like Siberia and so forth, they had plus 5 degrees Celsius warmer than normal. That's a crazy amount of warmth. Now, some of you are saying, well, what about last year? Last year was so much colder. Well, yeah, here's last year. And if you look at last year, we happen to be in a cooler than average situation right over here. This is the light blue. Please remember that last year was not an El Nino year. This is one of the strongest El Nino years we've had, so this is the benefit of that El Nino year. We get really, really warm, mild winters, so don't plan on many more snow days. We shall see, though. Maybe Wednesday. All right. Anyhow, just me throwing out some information to you guys. All right, so here's your agenda for the day. Please, this is for day 1, so guest teacher, please note, this includes all 3 periods today and the first period tomorrow on Tuesday if I'm out. Students, you're going to be getting a vocabulary puzzle. Please look it over, cut it out, and then try it once. The teacher's been instructed to give you about 5 minutes to look it over and cut it out, and then another 5 minutes to try and put it together for a total of 10 minutes. So use your time wisely. Use your Ziploc baggies and your paper clips if you still have them. You can recycle your old vocab puzzle. And this is the start of the next unit, which is geology. So once you're done with the vocabulary puzzle, you're going to continue working on your building and applying layer. Remember, B layer is past due, so your A layer is due this Friday. If anybody needs some laptops, the key for the laptop cart or the computer lab is this key right here. It'll be left on the desk. Borrow a laptop, bring it back to the classroom here, use it here, and then when you're done, make sure you get it back, recharge it, and so that the next period can use it. Also, I did print out a bunch more of both the B and the A layer worksheets. So mostly A layer. So if you're looking for B layer, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a little too late, but definitely grab yourself an A layer. And so this gives me a chance to point out in the A layer, A2, the CASA project is being canceled due to time. And so when I return, if we have not finished the A1 M&M budget, solar budget game, we will do that. And if you have already started that, make sure you finish it and put it in the clear tray. A3 is the near-infrared goggles. That's going to be a optional assignment now at this point. Don't look for the worksheets or the supplies. I will supply them to you when I come back. But either A4, A5, or A6, you need to make a choice on one of them. If you're doing A4, you're producing a weather report. Rubric's over in the folder. If you're doing A5, you're reading a story about a guy who fell through a thundercloud for 45 minutes. You're doing either a video or an audio clip telling the story that includes comic book strips, PowerPoints, whatever you want to do. The rubric, again, over in the folder. And A6, construct a model prop video identifying the major cloud types. This one, you could just do like a field guide to different types of clouds, or a brochure for how to identify the different types of clouds. Obviously, the rubric has visuals and literary explanations, so make sure you follow that. You're going to do that for about 30 minutes today. And when you're done with that and the teacher wraps everything up, you're going to start watching a movie called Inconvenient Truth. Now, some of my tree period students have actually seen this video, and I'm hoping it was long enough ago that they've forgotten. But there are questions associated with this movie, and instead of this movie being valued as a participation grade, I am treating it as an A-layer grade. So it's going to be a 10-point assignment. Get it done, answer the questions, turn it in. It's going to require 2 days of viewing. And this is kind of my substitution for the CASA project for now. So, Inconvenient Truth. Keep that in mind, folks. Well behaved, please. I don't want any bad reports when I return. It's frustrating to do that. And guest teacher, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see here. You can stop the video because the next video clip is for tree period. All right. So, tree period today. You've got your assignment planner, 2 minutes of filling in that. You have your SSR, so silent sustained reading for 10 minutes. If a trip to the library is needed as a group, the guest teacher can take you guys down to the library. You can renew books, get new books, do what you got to do. And 10 minutes of silent sustained reading, please record it in your speed reading journals and so forth. And then last there, you'll see watching the movie Interstellar. You guys have started already. Keep going with the movie. 5 minutes to update your movie review worksheet at the end. And this is for the guest teacher here. If you have a tough time firing up the DVD player, it's this orange cone down here in the bottom corner. It takes a couple minutes for it to start up and so forth, but once it's running, you'll be able to go and run both the Inconvenient Truth and the Interstellar videos, as well as any other videos. And that's pretty much sums up tree period. All right. Thank you very much, and the video shall end shortly. Video for day number 2 is also found on the screen. It'll be under here for number 2. Day 1 will be 1. All right. Thanks a lot, guest teacher. Appreciate it.